would be tonight. And
for you, maybe.
Well, yeah, it was a fun game. Pivotal points of the game that we kept talking about. You get those 2 goals in that first period after some great opportunities for Ferris State, and then of course getting the power play goal after we killed the 5-on-3 out.
Yeah, there's some key moments in the game, and I thought Jamie really made some big saves early in the game. They came out. Their team came out, and I thought they had a step on us most of the first period until we got the goal, and then we got back in the game, and then obviously we got another one quickly thereafter. But it's our first game, and real game at this speed against a Division I team, and I think we found out tonight that the pace is even quicker than we played in the last weekend. But it's never easy on the road. This is a good team. It's hard to beat a team like Ferris in their own building, and I thought our guys did an outstanding job overall. There's a lot of things we need to clean up and get better, but for the first game, we found a starting point, and here's where we're at, and now we have to grow as a team from there.
Can Brett Bowen look any more comfortable in his first game as a WCHA player? I thought he was outstanding today.
Well, he was, and you could just tell the poise, the patience, the puck skills, the stick skills he has, and we talked about that quite a bit, but we're worried about him a little bit coming into a rink here where it's going to be physical, and you're playing against older, stronger guys, how he's going to be able to handle it, and he was phenomenal. He's smart. He's a very smart player, so we're happy to have him.
Well, Coach, you had some big goals. Brent Baltus, I thought that play from Dane Burke, stepping up on the play and delivering that pass over, was another key part of the game.
Yeah, and Dane Burks is going to be a good hockey player. I mean, there was so many little things that he did tonight were outstanding for a guy who hasn't played in a year and a half, and just to get thrown into this environment and play like he did. Even Coach Shuchuk was mentioning on the bench, wow, he's good. And I said, Kerry, that's only his first game in really a year and a half, and he's only going to get better. So, and our team's only going to get better, and that's what I like about it. We're a team that's going to grow and grow into some things, and obviously we were out a pretty good player in Dylan Stamen tonight, and Patty Anderson looked good, and Jimmy Day. I could go on and on about Max Vallis. We've got some depth, and that's a good thing about this team. So they're going to keep pushing each other to get better, and we've got to be better than this. I told the team in the locker room, we have to have a better game than we did tonight, and I think we will.
Coach, you had a couple of guys banged up throughout the game here tonight. They seem to be coming back, being very resilient. Can you tell us at all about Joe Lesperance, who looked like he was on the bench towards the end of the game there, but was not back on the ice?
Well, he just came out to watch. I mean, we weren't going to put him back in. And, those are the hits you have to get out of the game. After the play, from behind, the guy relaxes when he hears the whistle. And, there's nothing called for that. Play strong, play hard, but I don't like that stuff. And I told the team, that's not the way that I coach, and that's not the way that we're going to play the game. And that's total uncalled for, and and you could lose a kid like that. You could break his neck on a play like that. That's what gets me so upset. And the referees can only do so much, but I hope the league takes a good hard look at that. And if it's one of my players, I expect the same thing. That's no way. That near the boards like that. Like I said, even after the play, when a player relaxes, you hear the whistle. That's totally uncalled for. So I don't like that. I thought the referees did a good job for the most part. Things were getting a little out of hand, and they can only do so much.
Let's go back to Jamie Phillips really quick, Coach, and how easy he makes the game look.
Oh, he had some great saves. The one in the second period, right from the slot on the power play. He threw that blocker up, and he made it look easy. A couple of breakaways. He did a good job handling the puck. A little scary at times tonight, but he handled the puck a lot. He's come a long way in that area where comfortable getting out of the net, handling the puck, making good plays, taking some pressure off our defensemen. So, I don't know who the stars were tonight, but I thought Jamie Phillips was probably number one.
He was one of our stars.
Well, yeah, he was the difference. If you can come in after game and say, your goalie played better than their goalie, most nights you're going to win. And I thought Jamie was a little bit better than their goaltender tonight.
Coach, as a fan watching the times in the game, the sequences where we had end-to-end action, a lot of odd man rushes on both ways. Yep. Is that not the kind of game that we want to get into, even though it's very enjoyable for the fans to watch? The goaltenders really came up big on a couple of plays.
They do, and we have to transition good. And I don't mind when we play the defense that we do. We got a good defensive team, even though we gave up some odd-numbered rushes, whatnot, but we transition the puck quickly. But our forwards have to do a better job playing on the right side of the puck, coming back a little bit harder. But those are all the things that, we've got to continue to work on with them to get better. And, things have happen quick. This rink is tough to play in. I've been in here a lot of games and seen a lot of crazy things here. The bounces off the glass. I mean, there's a lot of weird bounces here, and it's tough to play. So I give our team a lot of credit to come into this building and win like they did. And we're going to have to buckle up tomorrow and tighten our laces and put our straps on, be ready to go.
Expect any lineup changes tomorrow?
Yes, for sure. We'll see how Joel is tonight. Brett Baltus took that bad elbow that was uncalled for straight to the head, and we'll see how he's doing tonight. But like I said, we have depth, so I'm not afraid to put anybody in at any time. And here's where you need your conditioning too. We'll see how good a shape we're in. And I liked our third period. I liked our second period. I thought we got better the second half of the game. So we should be ready to go.
Congratulations, Coach. A big win to start off the WCHA schedule, and we'll go get them tomorrow night.
Yeah, the chase begins. It's a good way to start. Anytime you can get points on the road in this league is huge, because it's tough to go into other people's building and win a hockey game in this league. And like I said, I give our team a lot of credit for not having played a regular game yet. Like I said, I thought there's some areas that we need to clean up, but I think we'll grow and learn. If we can make as good a stride tomorrow night as we did from last weekend, then we'll be in good shape. Thanks, Dirk.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Coach Mel Pearson here on Mix 93.